Welcome to the Romanian Room's Open House Virtual 2020 presentation. This room was done in a 17th century Byzantine style and was dedicated in 1943. That makes this room about 77 years old, and just a little bit older than that, approximately a century-year-old, is the vest for the outfit I'm wearing, made of sheep's leather and sheep's wool. It's much like the Romanian people and the story told in this room, it has persevered throughout the years. As I mentioned, perseverance, it's a big theme in this room, particularly with the committee that put together this room. They had invested a lot of their money towards this room, but during the Great Depression, they lost a lot of it. They persevered through this, however, and they found a solution in the 1939 World's Fair. The Romanian delegation to the World's Fair was leaving much of the elements of their pavilion at the fair behind and seeking out American Romanian groups to donate this stuff to. So the Romanian committee here at our university took this opportunity to incorporate elements from this pavilion into the room, including the iron gates that we've seen, the pink marble floor that I'm standing on, as well as the mural in the back of the room. Here we can see the mural that I mentioned. It's a mosaic that was on the floor of the pavilion in the World's Fair. The committee has moved it to the wall to display it in the room. It shows the story of Prince Constantine, the ruler of Wallachia, and his male heirs in heaven presenting a church that they built for Jesus to the Lord. The chalkboards that we can see here and also in the front of the room are done to look like an iconostasis, which would be the interstitial between the congregation and the altar in an Orthodox church. The iconostasis would also have religious icons on display to the congregation. Mimicking that appearance here in the room, we have 4 icons placed on either side of the chalkboards, such as St. Mark here behind me, one of the 4 evangelists, the Dormition of Mary, Christ the teacher, as well as the Mother of God. Keeping with the idea of perseverance in this room, we can see the chairs. These were actually donated to the room by the university. However, the designs in the chairs were all carved by one Romanian man who sat here and with a penknife. And if that is not perseverance, then I don't know what is. The door frame here is actually one of the few things in the room that wasn't donated. It was specifically designed for the room. And in fact, the quote above the door quite plainly spells out the message that we've been talking about. It's written in Romanian and translates to, "The Romanian is like the mighty rock which amidst the waves of the stormy and majestic sea forever remains unmoved." For the Romanian Christmas tradition, traditionally preparations begin on December 6th, St. Nicholas Day, and it's believed that God comes down to earth to walk among the people and bless them. In some regions of Romania, there are traditions of a group of young men getting together, electing a leader among them, living together in a house for the season to plan the festivities, the dances, the carols, the entertainment. They learn all of the carols and then they'll go around with a deer-shaped mask on Christmas Eve to all of the houses of the village to perform the carols and be given rewards such as sausages, smoked bacon, or candy or money during the night. After they're done, then they'll go to the late night Christmas Mass. In other parts of Romania, there's a Star of the Magi procession where the girls of the village will make a Star of the Magi, a star-shaped frame covered with papers and ribbons and with an icon, and then the children of the village will carry this through a procession through the village to participating houses where they'll be welcomed and given gifts of money, cake, or fruits. Thank you for visiting the Romanian Room's Open House 2020 presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and Merry Christmas.